Hi everybody, welcome back to my reviews channel. So today we are going to do a quick unboxing and a review of the classic G-Shock watch, which is the DW-6900 Foxfire edition. So the exact model number for this watch is the DW-6900B-9. So this watch comes with a Foxfire wording instead of the standard Illuminator wording on the 6900 series. And as you can see, this watch DW-6900 is a classic design from the G-Shock range. So this watch comes with a manual. The module number is 3230 or 3232, and it is in Japanese because I bought this from a Japanese-based shop. So for the Japanese editions, the wording over here at the dial would be Foxfire instead of Illuminator. So therefore, this is the Foxfire edition. Let's take this watch out for a closer look. So the DW-6900 series is a very classic design from G-Shock. So this is one of the first few G-Shocks that uses the EL backlight. The first one being the DW-6600 series, which I've actually reviewed earlier. And that was from the G-Shock 40th anniversary series, the one that I reviewed. So this watch comes with a similar design to the 6600 series. They use the same case design, but instead of having the dial over here, they have the 3 eyes dial. So this also uses the EL backlight, as you can see. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the functions. The functions would be similar to the DW-5600, just very bare and basic functions. So the main screen will show the timekeeping. Then this screen will show your alarm. There's one alarm that you can set along with the hourly signal. So you have the alarm function followed by a countdown timer. Again, what I like of this DW-6900 module is that it shows the current time when you're at the timer function, the countdown timer function, and the same thing for stopwatch. So even as you're operating the stopwatch, you can see your current time, and this is actually very useful and very functional. So this watch is able to measure split times as well. And basically that is it for the functions. So to recap, you have the time setting mode, you have the the alarm with hourly signal, you have countdown timer, stopwatch, and that's it. So a very basic feature set for the DW-6900. So what I like about this watch is actually its design. So this design is a very classic design, and I really like the case shape along with the 3-eye dial, 3-eye sub dial over here. And I like the fact that this watch features a very good EL backlight as seen over here. So as long as you keep pressing down the light, it will just stay on for as long as you keep pressing down. So this is unlike the more recent G-Shock models, like for example the one that I'm currently wearing. This is the DW-5900. The newer watches has only a preset time when you press the EL backlight, whereas the original DW-6900 series, you can keep it on as long as you press the light button. So this watch is actually pretty thick as well, and pretty big dimensions. So let's just put this watch on my wrist for you guys to have a look. Alright, so this is how it looks like on my inch circumference wrist. Again, I really like the very classic design, and this particular color tone is nice as well. The gold tone colored dial with orange and red wordings. Alright, so let's see how this DW-6900 compares with the G-6900, which I have over here. This is the more modern version of the 6900 series. So as you can see, this watch on my left is slightly slimmer than the watch on my right, just very slightly slimmer. The dimensions is almost the same. Yeah, in fact, it's almost identical. Feature set, the G6900 on my left would have more features in the sense that this is a tough solar version, and also you have world time, something that the DW6900 do not have. So world time, you can cycle through many different time zones, and you also have your standard alarms, and not just one alarm. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a snooze alarm, which is very useful, and hourly signal. You have the standard stopwatch and timer function. But the thing about the G6900 series is that on the stopwatch and timer function, it does not show the current time, unlike the DW6900 on my right. So the DW6900 shows the current time both in the stopwatch and the timer function, whereas the G6900 only shows the elapsed time that you're measuring. So this is the main difference in terms of their stopwatch, and I like the DW6900 better because I can keep track of the time, the current time, while I'm taking the stopwatch timing. So I think this is actually better in terms of the stopwatch. I really wish that the G6900 retained this function. Unfortunately, it does not have, so I guess we just have to live with it. Other than that, the G6900 is also an awesome choice because of the tough solar, so it means that you do not have to worry about replacing battery, whereas the DW6900, the battery life on this is approximately 2 years. Of course, if you are if you save the battery on this, you do not use the EL backlight and the alarm function very often, it will last more than 2 years. Typically, in my experience, about 5 to 6 years, not an issue. Just have to replace the battery. Whereas for the G6900, it's solar powered, so you are free to use the light and alarm functions as you wish, as long as you keep it exposed to the sunlight. Alright, so that will conclude my review for the DW6900 Foxfire Edition. Again, this is a very good watch. I really like the design. Very popular amongst divers, especially divers and military personnel. This is usually their go-to choice when it comes to digital watch. Okay, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again very soon.